gonna be having the web server installed and configured by default, right? I pick any public IP for any machine. If I do a browser check, it's gonna go and open up the web page there. My application is already there, and I do see that I do have these many servers automatically built, created there. Is that interesting? Okay. So now what advantage we do have using the fixed policy? Why should I go and use this fixed policy? Now the advantage of using the fixed policy is in case if you are going to lose any of the server for any reason, okay? So let's say something went wrong and you lost one server. Auto scaling is gonna keep a track of that how many server you requested. And it is gonna go and ensure that you do have those many healthy servers up and running all the time. Okay, if you lose any of the server for any reason, it is gonna go and create a replacement for you. Okay, it's gonna go and create a replacement for you automatically. Okay? So I'm assuming that I lost this server for some reason and this server is crashed, it is shutting down, and this server is not there anymore. So let me wait for it and see uh, how auto scaling group is gonna react to it, because I have given an option that I would like to go and have these fixed number of servers to be up and running all the time. Let's see how it is gonna react to it. Okay. Yep, Priyanka, that is correct. It's gonna go and build that, create that automatically. Oh, how we are gonna maintain our server inventory? What kind of inventory you want to maintain? Do you want to check that how many active server you do have? So I do have the new server getting initialized here. I lost one server and the replacement is initialized right now. So do you see a new server coming up for you as well? All right, very nice. So isn't that magical zone so that it's gonna avoid the failure in that zone? Okay. All right, very, very nice. Okay. Now, one more thing which you need to keep in mind here is whenever whenever you want to reduce the number of servers or you want to increase the number of servers, let's say I do not want these many servers running. I just want to live with only one server. I cannot go and delete it, because if I'm going to be deleting it, auto scaling group will assume that we lost a server, right? We lost a server, and we do not we need to have a replacement for it. Okay, it does not understand that we are going to be decommissioning it. It will assume that there is a failure and replacement is required, and it will build those servers back again. So how to change the size of the group is, you need to go to the your auto scaling group, and that is where you need to select your auto scaling group, and then you need to edit the capacity of it. Okay, so we will edit and then say, no, I don't want these many servers, I just want one of it. Okay, there's one required, and we will go and update it. As soon as you update the configuration of your auto scaling group, you will realize that it is gonna start updating the number of active machine you do have. It is gonna start terminating the extra servers which are there. Okay, it's gonna go and remove those extra servers here. Okay, those are shutting down, and I am left with only one active machine here. Okay, which is great, which is really, really awesome. Okay. Okay. All right. Activity zone. It is gonna go and try to terminate that one first. And that how we can go and work with the dynamic one. Okay. Let's go and check it out. That how I can go and work with the dynamic. All right. Okay. Don't we have an option terminating the which one we wish to? Or you can select a policy you want, the oldest one or the newest one, or the higher capacity one if you have a kind of mix match there. Okay. You can actually choose between the different options. Will change in auto scaling affect in traffic distribution? Absolutely. I mean, if you have more number of, can you hear me? Let's go in. And here in the auto scaling group, when you're here, and here we are going to be having some minimum number and the maximum number going to be defined for it. And then we are going to be defining the on which condition we need to go and increase or decrease these number of servers automatically. Okay, so let's go and check it out how we're going to go and work with the dynamic policy. So I'm going to be going to take you back here to the auto scaling group here. Okay, and here in the auto scaling group, when you're going to be looking at the group, let's go and click in here on this group detail, and that is where we do have an automatic scaling option given to you. Okay. So as soon as you go and click on the automatic scaling, it is going to be going and showing you that you can actually go and have a dynamic scaling policy. And right now we don't have any kind of a dynamic scaling policy available here. Okay. So let's go and create a new dynamic scaling policy. Okay. All right. I'm going to go and click in here that I want to go and build an dynamic scaling. I have a few of the options available here on the basis of the network utilization or the load balancer utilization or CPU utilization. How do you want to react? I will I will go with the CPU utilization here. Okay, I'll say I want to go and take a take action based on CPU utilization, and I want to maintain a CPU utilization of, let's say, 70%. Okay, so it means if my CPU is going beyond 70%, okay, if the CPU utilization is more than that, I would like to go and add more number of servers. Okay, would like to add a more number of servers so we can bring down the average CPU utilization across multiple nodes, across multiple systems. And how much time you want to give to the machine to boot up and become a part of the group? So do you want to wait for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? By default, it is 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes. Okay, so it is gonna go and wait for 5 minutes before the machine is gonna be fully booted up and gonna be um, and minimum is I create this scaling policy. Now for this scaling policy to work, okay, dynamically, we also need to go and change this range. So we need to go and click on edit, and I need to say my minimum capacity is 1, but my maximum range is going to be 3. And the desired capacity is gonna be 1. Now what this minimum maximum desire is, okay? Minimum is I want these minimum number of servers to be up and running. Does not matter how much is the CPU utilization. Even the CPU utilization is 0. I still want these many servers to be up. When you start your new group, you now how to keep a track of it that you know how many total servers you are running. the active number of servers are tracked with the help of desired capacity. So even though if the uh, if the number of servers goes up, okay, if the desire if the utilization goes down, the desire goes down, and the active number of servers are also reduced. Is that all right? Uh, what now? If I'm gonna go and check this server, and if I go and check the monitoring part of it, I have the CPU utilization here. Let me try to open this. Let me try to open this up here. Okay, so we do have this CPU utilization statistics gonna show up here on this page. Okay, we're gonna go and do something on this machine so that the CPU utilization goes higher and locate the machine which is currently running. I'm selecting the machine and I will go and click on say I want to connect to this machine. Okay, we want to go and open a connection to this Linux machine, and we can actually open a browser-based connection to the Linux machine directly. Let's try to do that. I'm gonna go and click in here, connect, and we want to go and click in here at EC2 instance connect, the very first option. And that's actually going to help you connect directly in the browser itself. You don't need any third-party tool. You don't need any other configuration. You're going to be all good to go and connect here directly. All right. So I'm going to go and click on connect. And I do see it's going to be helping me connect here. And there we go. I've logged in here. So on Linux, we do have one command called top. And this particular command is going to go and capture the performance statistics on the machine in the real time. Okay, it's actually going to go and show you that what do you have running right now. It is still very, very low. So what I do is I actually need to go and do some work so that it's going to start eating up some resources. Okay, I want to put some stress on the server.